Welcome to Continental Championship Wrestling, home of the National Wrestling Alliance, featuring champions from throughout the continental United States. And now to your host, world-renowned wrestling commentator, Gordon Soley.
Thank you. Thank you so very much, and welcome to another hour of Continental Championship Wrestling. During the next hour, we're going to see two championship matches, the Continental Tag Team Championship and the Continental Heavyweight Championship. Currently, those titles held by the Nightmares and the Tennessee Stud. Also, we're going to have some very interesting review time regarding the dress contest that took place. We'll be seeing a host of great competitors in action tonight. So by all means, do stay tuned for the very finest in professional wrestling, and that is indeed Continental Championship Wrestling. Time now for our first match, so let's go to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall with television time remaining. It is for the Continental Tag Team Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the ring. First, from Bucksnort, Tennessee, 233 pounds, the Dirty White Boy. His partner from Pensacola, Florida, 244 pounds. He calls himself Mr. Perfect, Jerry Stubbs. And ladies and gentlemen, the Continental Tag Team Champions, at a combined weight of 432 pounds from the U.S. of A., the Nightmares.
All right, one fall, television time. It is, and we, of course, have standby matches. But it is indeed, as we announced earlier, of course, lots of great matches upcoming tonight, if this one, in fact, does not go the limit. Dirty White Boy and Jerry Stubbs facing the Continental Tag Team Champions, the Nightmares. Nightmares in the lime green and white. That's the Dirty White Boy getting set to move out first. And, hey, I'll tell you what. He took about one of those, and brother, takedown by the Dirty White Boy, and the Dirty White Boy pounding away, but now it's the Nightmare on top, and the Nightmare pounding back. And as Stubbs tries to come across, the second Nightmare catches him. So Jerry Stubbs got on a snap mare. And the Nightmares beating out a tattoo on the Dirty White Boy and Jerry Stubbs. Is made. That one came from the backyard, caught him in the side of the rib cage, full arm drag and twist. Once again, the tag is made, and so the Nightmares have their strategy. Down pad, and boy, that one had to bruise the rib cage again. Brings him up, full body slam. Dirty White Boy powers out before the count, however. punishment in the side of the rib cage. Beautiful takedown by the Nightmare. Semi-scissors on the arm. Series of blows to the side of the head. Again, the tag is made, and so the Nightmare is very definitely in charge of this match. Bottom wrist lock. The Nightmare's on Tony Anthony. And the crowd very much in favor of the Nightmares. Hey, the Nightmare caught Stubbs coming in. Once again, the tag is made. Stubbs trying to regain his feet. And their concentration now is percussions to the side of the rib cage. Take away that capability of drawing air into those lungs. Hey, if you don't get air in the lungs, you don't get oxygen into your bloodstream, and if you don't get oxygen in the bloodstream, that lactic acid doesn't burn off, and that means that they're in a lot of trouble. Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden have joined me.
Gordon, we don't want to interrupt you out here. It's a fine match going on, two fine tag teams, but there's a celebration going on in the back with Jim and myself because one of these guys has been injured. The people in the South are happy about it, and they're asking me and Jimmy to give them more injuries, and that's what we're here for, right, Jim? You're right. We broke one of them New Guinea headhunters' legs, and we're expecting to take care of the other two, brother. And we're looking forward to our matches coming up in the near future with them. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Gordon. It's a fine match that's going on right now in the ring. Both of those teams out there are good teams. And we like wrestling any team that comes into this area, especially good competition. Either one of these teams would fit the bill right here. And we'd also like to get our chances at those title belts.
Well, I can certainly understand that, and I wish the two of you well.
Well, thank you very much, Gordon, and we just said we're going to carry the party right on till we get in the ring with these guys again and keep it going on wherever we're at. We're going to put out some more headhunters.
All right, so Jimmy Golden and Robert Fuller issuing a fair warning to the headhunters, if you will. They're managed by Buddy Landell. Of course, Landell, after that Continental Heavyweight Championship, held currently by the Tennessee Stud. The Stud as well as I do. He'll take on Landell any way Landell wants to go. And of course, then you got fellows, newcomers into the sport like this great former All-American Doug Furness. What a fine athlete and what a nice guy to boot. He is genuinely good people. Lateral drop and takedown, float over, and lateral press. Stubbs powers out. So it's a Nightmare keeping a full arm drag and twist from a prone position on Stubbs. Good move on the Nightmare's part. Tony Anthony on the outside. Stubbs trying to extricate himself. He goes to a bottom wrist lock, and now they're fought by Stubbs catches him in the back. Good reversal on that Irish whip, but then he caught him coming in. So Stubbs has the Nightmare in trouble. Stubbs looking strong. Stubbs makes it over, however, and makes the tag with Tony Anthony. Anthony comes charging down, and the Nightmare rolls out away from him. Slam and the Nightmare's tag up. Off the ropes, caught him right across the pectoralis major. Not enough yet, though. Tony Anthony a bit too quick. Once again, there's that bottom wrist block and a lateral drop into a head scissors. And the crowd continues to clap and shout its approval of the Nightmares in this Continental Tag Team Championship match. Titles on the line. Up and Rip job. Over that top rope, and he's got problems. Nightmare outside the ring. Man. He flew through the air. He had to hit the ground at about 45 miles an hour. get in there, and he's complaining about the ring ropes. In the meanwhile, Stubbs getting in some cheap shots outside the ring. One Nightmare helping the other, trying to get him back into the ring, but he has been hurt. No question about that. Get that concrete. High backdrop once again, and he's got a lot of problems. All right, and so Tony Anthony keeps the pressure on him. Tony Anthony keeps the pressure on the Nightmare. All right. And so, the Nightmare now in a lot of trouble as Stubbs continues to put the boots to it. And the Nightmare trying to get it together is caught by Tony Anthony, the Dirty White Boy. Now Stubbs drives a knee into the abdominal wall. Now a foot right into the throat of the Nightmare. Wait a minute, we've got all four of them in there, and the Nightmare's on the worst end of this one. Good move by the Nightmare. Has Tony Anthony in trouble. But it's taken its toll on the Nightmares, no question about that. Jerry Stubbs tries to charge over. The tag is made, and now the Nightmare has Jerry Stubbs in the corner. And now catches Tony Anthony coming in. High backdrop by the Nightmare. Beautiful flying drop kick. And the Nightmare dispatching this team of the Dirty White Boy and Jerry Stubbs. Brother, he is punishing him. Now, Stubbs breaks across. Aha! Stubbs over the top rope onto the timer's table. And now it's the Nightmare's turn to be 2-on-1, if you will, but they back away, sportsmen that they are. Started to go for a gut wrench, has him up now for a pile driver. And the second Nightmare comes hurtling across the ring. Stubbs catches him from behind. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, my. Anthony out. Anthony is out. Jerry Stubbs managed to throw his arm over him. That is, well, hardly kosher, but in view of everything, it looks like he got by with it. It looks like he got by with it. Tony Anthony being dragged out by Jerry Stubbs. They've got the belt. And so, it looks to me like we do have indeed new Continental Tag Team Champions. Let's get the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new Continental Tag Team Champions, the team of Jerry Stubbs and the Dirty White Boy.
We'll take another look at that. You can see very plainly that it was Jerry Stubbs moving in on the Dirty White Boy, getting his arm over the prone form of one of the Nightmares, and that got the pinfall.